So we get to Kuwait. I've never been outside the country before. And I'm like, what is this place? And there's like camels and Kuwaitis and all this. And I'm just like,
Is that true?
Yeah. I've never been outside the country.
No, but I mean, you land there. Is there camels? I've never seen a camel other than the zoo.
Yeah, you see them everywhere. There's trash all over the street and stuff. So we get there and we're staying in like this big circus tent, and they had these like they had a couple ACs in there, and they kind of worked, but ish. So we stayed there a couple days. Then we flew into Al Asad Air Base, which is in the Al Anbar province. So the Al Anbar province was the primary area that the Marine Corps as a whole was operating in. It was the worst part of the country. It had the highest rate of incidents, at the time, other than, I think, Baghdad specifically. But Al Anbar was really bad, especially at that time, because it was 2005, summer of 2005, we got there, landed in Al Asad, choppered into Al Qaim, which was one of the battalion forward operating bases. We were there for a very short time, and then we loaded up in amphibious tracked vehicles, which I don't know why they had those, because it was the desert. So we got in these aluminum amphibious tracked vehicles and went out through the desert and into the backside of Camp Gannon, which was right on the Syrian border.
Okay.
And so then we got briefed when we were there that, this is the last full-fledged insurgent city in Iraq. We're right there on one end, Camp AQ is on the other end. And so the obvious objective is to kill all the terrorists. So, and just for how stupid these guys were, we would do vehicle checkpoints and they would come up and give us, they had like ID cards that said Al-Qaeda. And they're like, I'm in Al-Qaeda, and if you don't let me go, we're going to kill your whole family. As you can imagine, that did not play very well. And so, because I'm not scared of some terrorist idiot, neither are any of the people that are with me.
So they were saying that to you, trying to threaten you?
They were trying to, not me specifically, but I'm like, there's a bunch of us there. And it's like,
carpool. How did that end then?
Not well for him.
Okay, so, tell me specifically. The people don't know. So.
They went to a place called Camp Cropper and got to stay at the pleasure of the U.S. government for a great long time. Okay. So, and I'm sure I actually remember that they got roughed up pretty good, and so we had like partner forces with us and stuff, and they didn't like terrorists either, and so they didn't like them any more than we did, but. The Iraqi special forces that were with us and stuff, they used to tell us, America, Geneva, because we had the Geneva Convention, we can't do war crimes. And they would be like, me, Iraqi, no Geneva. So they'd hit them with pipes or whatever was handy, and beat the shit out of them. We can't be seen to be abusing detainees or whatever, and I'd be like, that's just not very nice. You shouldn't do that. And they would be like, me, Iraqi captain, you, no captain. I'm like, well, I'm just here to advise and assist, so what can I say?